And we're back here, guys, on the Punks Tire halftime show. Dwayne Williams, Bradley Dameron, and Darryl McCoy. As you see, Wyoming East leads 36-29 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard here. As you got Talon Muscari leading all scorers with 14 points. Braxton Morgan has 8 points. Keegan Davidson with 7 points. Connor Fox set most of the first half with 2 fouls. Carson Newsom leads the Panthers with 9 points. Braden Ferris has 8 points. Preston May and Zayd Rash, 6 points apiece, Dwayne. This game right here, the second half, should be a good one. Connor Fox, be interesting to see how Tug Valley adjusted with Connor Fox back on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. The Warriors, if you ask their coaches, if they were told them beforehand, Fox is going to have to set out, but you're still going to have a 7-point lead going into half, they would take that on the road against the Panthers.
Yeah, they, right now, 21 seconds away, won, I think, 304 Motorsports Park, Kermit Western Auto, Mingo County Family Wellness Center, Global Art Ministry, Get on the Boat, Faded Barbershop, Cheech's Pizza, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Ultimate Pawn of Kermit, Treasures Unlimited, T&D Quick Stop, Warfield Market, Logan Bank and Trust, Diamond Flagging Company, United Motorsports, Chiefs Roadhouse, Logan Regional Medical Center, Markham Remora and Associates, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Williamson Pharmacy, Smell My Tarts, Southside Mall, Jim Mar Services, Eye Care, and Quality Metal Roofing. Now selling carports and metal buildings. Guys, here we go. Second half coming up. We do, guys, make sure you hit that like and share button. Let everybody know we are back under a new feed. I don't know, we lost internet connection there, but we are back now. It's going to be Wyoming East basketball to start the second half.
Let's see how the tempo changes, how the momentum changes with Fox back on the court.
And you see coming around. They'll swing it. Connor Fox turns. He loses the ball. And I tell you right now, this crowd really getting to Fox.
He's here every time not only is he getting the attention of the defense, he's getting the attention of the crowd. We've got to see if he can contain his emotions. We saw him have a little bit of explosion of the excitement there in the first. To see how it goes. Nice pass.
Now coming back, bucket by Tug Valley. Right now you got Davidson gets it over to Muscari. He turns, nice take off the glass. Finishes with the left hand there, Dwayne.
Muscari's making a push for player of the game the way he's playing this tonight.
Yeah, right now he's on pace for that Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game. Connor Fox, good job by Jace Hill, up and under, but couldn't convert.
Just couldn't finish. We saw a lot of great footwork and fundamental play in the JV game. We see it here now, but just couldn't finish the bucket.
There you go, Johnson. Nice take by Johnson. Connor Fox with the slam.
Fox comes back out of the foxhole and makes his presence felt immediately. Let's see how the Panthers react to that.
Big time dunk for Connor Fox. And you got to watch. I followed him around this summer. He's part of that Big Shots AAU program. I seen him do that a lot. Listen, he's really good at catching balls coming off the rim.
And he makes a great play on the defense, too. So on both ends of the court, you see what a difference maker he is.
There you go. Nice drive kick by Morgan. Morgan off the mark. Fox grabs the rebound, and Fox got hit in the eye. The big fella is down on one side of the floor at Tug Valley looking to capitalize on the other, and they do. Zayd Rash with the bucket.
Fox is not getting any leeway at all with the officials tonight.
And right now, things getting really physical here in Naugatuck.
You know, I didn't know if we could amp up the energy anymore from the first half, but already, less than 2 minutes into this, we can feel it.
Yeah, I'm not sure we have to amp up the energy in this building, Dwayne.
No, its baseline's already high, so it's getting higher.
This is a very, very physical game in a very tough environment.
Nice drive there. And right now, Tug Valley, you know, that's one thing that you're going to worry about this year. You know, they have no rim protector, and it's clear Wyoming East getting whatever they want at the rim.
Yeah, absolutely. Muscari did a good job of changing pace and getting in the lane, either with a floater or a layup. That's 2 layups already. So Tug Valley's going to have to shore up that interior defense.
Guys, I don't know if it's back up on YouTube or not. as we're sitting here trying to find the score. The 42-33 is the score on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. Swinging it over.
Carson Newsom with a nice shot there.
Yeah, strong take. And another good take by Keegan Davidson there. And Tug Valley, man, this is going to be tough for Tug Valley this year if they don't find a way to protect the paint better than what they are, because right now Wyoming East getting anything they want in the paint.
Yeah, Ferris makes the play there. They're looking for the skip past the corner. Ferris puts his hand up to stop the transition. They're going to have to shore up that interior defense.
Yeah.
One of the few issues we've seen, few turnovers, I should say, on top there. Got a little bit over anxious, but so far the Warriors done a good job taking care of the ball, and they're going to continue to do so because this Panther team's coming.
You know, the part of Tug Valley's recipe has always been causing turnovers and getting easy buckets in transition, but that hasn't been the case tonight.
You're exactly right, and that's why I think they got a 9-point lead at the moment. Ferris on top.
There's Ferris. Strong take by the chef.
Yeah, he's not going to shy away from any type of attacking or contact. He gets to the paint again and knocks it down.
And be out of bounds. Right now, it's going to be Tug Valley basketball, and that's what you hope right now. You hope, if you're Tug Valley, that this sixth man that is the Naugatuck Nightmares, you know, get this Wyoming East team rattled down the stretch.
The Nightmares are obviously ready for the first game of the season because they haven't slacked off a single time this entire game. And just like we talked, Bradley, like we talked about the causing turnovers, and there was a turnover caused by the Tug Valley pressure.
They'll hand it off to Ferris. And they'll call a foul.
Ferris is pressing the issue right now. He's getting the ball in the paint, whether he's scoring or kicking out. He's pressing the issue right now to keep things moving for Tug Valley.
Swing it in, Newsom. Swings it back to Rash. Rash, nice job, drives, goes up. Nice, strong finish by Zayd Rash.
Yeah, it looked like Fox was afraid to pick up the early third foul there. He got his hands up, but it's a nice, strong finish by Rash.
Dwain, they cut the lead right now to 5. Zayd Rash nearly with the steal there.
You kind of feel like Tug Valley's trying to crank up the pressure a bit.
Yeah.
Try to get a few turnovers here.
Yeah, because they're struggling. If they can create those turnovers, they don't have to worry about guarding the post in a half-court defense.
Yeah.
Really good timeout here, I feel, by McBride.
There's a timeout on the floor. We'll stay here during this one. Real quick, want to remind everybody, visit Kermit Western Auto. Let Kermit Western Auto get your car preserved for winter. As Kermit Western Auto, they'll make sure you're not stranded in these harsh Eastern Kentucky, Southern West Virginia winters on the side of the road. Go visit Matt and our friends, guys. They got great deals, also a certified steel dealership. I want to thank Mingo County Family Wellness Center, Amy Cogrove, Global Art Ministry, Get on the Boat, Faded Barbershop, Cheech's Pizza. I want to thank Tanya Chafin and our friends at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. They've been a longtime partner at D&D Sports Network, making sure all Mingo County athletes get covered night in, night out. 44-39 is the score on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. Wyoming East leads. Dwayne Williams, Darryl McCoy, Bradley Dameron, and Jaxon Estridge on the call.
Let's see how they work outside of this timeout here, if they can get things settled down. We've seen the Panthers have trouble on the inside, so I expect the Warriors to continue to look inside.
They'll swing it over. Davidson, hop step. He had a wide open shot, just didn't look toward the rim. Fox, nice move. And Fox draws the foul. He'll go to the line, shoot a couple.
Nice play by Fox there, turning to the baseline. Most people's going to turn on into the middle of the paint and go up. He went away from the help and almost got that to drop there. He goes to the line. He's
showing a lot of really good footwork for a big man.
Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't have what people call the baby giraffe syndrome. He's pretty stable on his feet.
Now you see a lot of big, young big men. They're kind of like Bambi on ice.
That's true. That's for sure. Not him.
No.
Fox. And they're going to get the foul on Braxton Morgan. And listen, I didn't see what happened there, but I can tell you, Chef Braden Ferris, if this basketball thing don't work out, he's got a career in Hollywood, one of the best at drawing fouls.
Absolutely. So he can sell that. He might have a, being a good wrestling match opponent.
There you go. Braden, an awesome young man, the on and off the court. Swings it out, Ferris, and he did. He got caught.
Yeah,
Moved that back pivot foot.
Yeah, he drug that back pivot foot, trying to make the head fake and do some moves there to get his defender off balance to attack him. It's a rare mistake we've seen with Ferris. He's played a pretty clean game tonight. You can see every single possession means something right now to both these teams. Then Ferris gets in there quick to tie that up for the jump ball.
He'll go back to Tug Valley.
And the intensity has not dropped down at all. Slowing it down a bit right here to see what kind of set they're going to run. Nice crash on the boards, kick back out. Up and in. And Tug Valley cuts the lead to 4.
That's 13 now for Newsom. He's having a great game so far for Tug Valley.
Yeah, he's stepping up in a big way. Ferris with another steal. Looks ahead. Gets it down. Nice play. Nice finish there by Newsom again. Let's see if the Warriors can weather this storm right now. Scary. Over to Morgan.
Yeah, good ball movement. Corner pocket three. No good. Fox with the putback. And Fox with a chance at an old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play opportunity.
And you can see the emotion from Fox there. He has battled the entire game. Frustration at the beginning, having to set out. There he gets the end opportunity, and you see how animated he is. And that's a very timely bucket for the Warriors. They needed that because the Panthers are making a run.
Coming back the other way in a hurry. 2:16 on the clock. That's Preston May. Pull up, no good. Fox pokes the rebound to Sloan. Sloan with the putback.
What effort by the Panthers on multiple second chances, and Fox just stays vertical, does not get the block. It's a 2-point game.
Yeah, they'll swing it over. Good deflection. And Braden Ferris feeling the energy right now in the building.
You see how intense that is. Ferris, we saw Fox's intensity, now we see Ferris. Those two leaders are really stepping up right now. And right now the Warriors need to be careful because you feel the momentum building for the Panthers.
I tell you, this place is so loud I can barely hear you guys, and I'm wearing a headphone with you.
Yeah, this atmosphere is amazing.
Ferris, pull up, top of the key, three, no good. And Preston May's going to go to the line here. Big free throws here for May. A chance to tie the ball game if he can net them both.
I wasn't sure who they're going to call that foul on, but looked like it was on number 10. The foul was on number 10 there, I think, Bradley.
Yep, that's Brock Johnson's third.
There we go, Dwain. This has been a barn burner brewing here.
Absolutely. We're looking. If he sinks this, we have a tie game with 1 minute and 34 seconds to go in the third.
We're tied up 47-all on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. Thanks to the free throws there. Wyoming East trying to slow it down.
2-1 pressure by the Panthers.
This Tug Valley crowd is on their feet right now, and you can see them in the background. Loud and proud are the Panther Nation.
Yeah, the Nightmares are showing up in a big way. They're having an effect on this game. Don't think they're not.
Yep. You see coming back around. Now swing it up, Morgan. And, they've done a good job, guys, in the second half. Braxton Morgan was a mismatch nightmare in the first half. They've really controlled him in the second half, not allowed him to get going. Zayd Rash with spin move, no good. Warriors back on the break.
What an attack by Rash, but the Warriors coming right back. Ferris with a steal.
Yep. Here comes Braden Ferris. He's in the middle of the floor. Nice dump down. Shot up, no good. Morgan with the rebound.
They got numbers if they go.
They do. They kick it. Connor Fox slams it home. The big fella rocking the rim here in Naugatuck.
They had numbers. The only one they needed to worry about was number 34 with the slam.
Now, 49-47, Tug Valley. 23 seconds on the clock. Need a quality possession here. Get a bucket at the end of the third. Carson Newsom has the ball out top. He'll get it in. Nice job, Preston May. Pull up. Off the mark. And here comes Wyoming East. 5 seconds on the clock. Davidson drives, kicks. And Morgan's shot at the end of the third don't go in, but it's going to be Wyoming East leading Tug Valley 49-47 at the end of 3. We'll be right back.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
Come on down to Ultimate Pond, located in Kermit, West Virginia, where we have all your firearm needs. Need cash? Trade in your gold today. From custom rifles and rifles accessories to the bare bone stock of pistols, we have it all. Come see us today at Ultimate Pond.
And we're back here in Naugatuck. Bradley Dammer and Dwayne Williams, Darryl McCoy on the call. Jaxon Estridge on the production here. Guys, right now, Tug Valley, late surge there in the third quarter, has cut this to a 2-point ball game. Fourth quarter, 8 minutes will determine this one. Both teams have lived up to the hype tonight. This ball game was worth the wait.
Guys, share this game away, share it away. Need to get eyes on this matchup. It's going to be an electric fourth quarter.
First game of the year for Tug Valley. They'll swing it over to Morgan. Morgan, Johnson has the ball, back to Fox. Johnson swings it to the top of the key. There's Davidson, had it stripped away. Here comes Braden Ferris on the break. He's got Morgan on his right hip. Strong finish with the left hand.
Nice play by Ferris. He slowed it down with the defender. Out to Fox.
And Fox blocked by Ferris. And Fox hit his head hard on the way down, guys. Hopefully the young man's okay, man. I tell you, Connor Fox is playing with Shaq rules right now.
Absolutely. He has been through the physicality. You see the talking going on. He has been hacked. He has been smacked. He needs to keep his composure and finish this game for the Warriors' sake.
I don't think they realize, or I don't think officials, where he's so big, he's not going to get a lot of the calls that other kids get.
That's just the nature of the game, unfortunately. When you see these big kids, it has to be something pretty drastic for them to get the call.
Something to keep an eye on there, guys. That is the third foul on Newsom.
Okay. And Newsom, one of Tug Valley's best defenders. Rash drives, kicks. Newsom back over. Corner pocket three, no good for Rash. Sloan with the rebound. Newsom back out to Sloan. Sloan off the mark.
Nice look, but just came up short.
Fox clears the rebound, kicks it out. Davidson to the corner. That's Mascari trapped over there. And looky here, this Tug Valley pressure. Zaid Rash on the break. And Rash with the easy deuce.
The trap and the steal and the outlet bucket give the Panthers a late lead here with 6 minutes and 45 seconds to play.
And McBride wants the timeout as he's in the official's ear right now, not liking what's going on here. Guys, we'll stay here during this one. Let's thank our sponsors real quick. Dwain, want to remind everybody, Global Arc Ministries. Get on the boat. They do a tremendous job in our community. Great program. That's Global Arc Ministries, located in Lenoir. Faded Barbershop. Get faded with Faded Barbershop in Lenoir. Cheech's Pizza, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Ultimate Pawn at Kermit, 304 Motorsports Park, number 1 drag strip in southern West Virginia. Also want to thank Ultimate Pawn at Kermit, Treasures Unlimited, Kermit Western Auto, T&D Quick Stop, Warfield Market, Logan Bank and Trust, Diamond Flagging Company, United Motorsports, Chiefs Roadhouse, Logan Regional Medical Center, Markham Remora and Associates, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, and Quality Metal Roofing.
Let's see how the Warriors respond out of the timeout to Tug Valley taking this lead for the first lead in a while. Let's see if they can get things settled down and have a chance to score.
Nice job, Fox, with the bucket. They're going to call a turnover. What do they call it, travel?
Looks like he stepped on the baseline. He stepped on the baseline.
Here you see Ferris coming back the other way. He's picked up by Mascari. They'll swing it in.
You hear the difference in the crowd when the Panthers have the ball.
You absolutely can. I'm telling you, this crowd is rowed and ruckus here tonight. Sloan kicks it out. Tug Valley with a 1-point lead, not in any hurry.
They're going to force the Warriors' hand to come out and guard them, but it's the most they've slowed it down all night.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do. You want to try to find a way to pull Connor Fox out of that paint. Right there it is. Nice job, Ferris. Pull up. No good. Rash with the putback. No good. And it's going to stay with the Panthers.
That was a very close call down there. From my vantage point, looks like it could have been coming the other way, but the ref saw different. He has a better view than I do.
Well, and I always look at it like this. When they don't argue too much on one end,
that's it.
That kind of makes it.
Carson Taylor says it pays to have good guard play. Pressure Tug caused has changed the game. And Brandon Smith says easy to pressure when you're not getting calls. Well, right now, I think both sides. I think officiating's been pretty even.
Ferris
nails the three-pointer.
Huge shot.
And Tug Valley takes their largest lead of the second half.
Big time play by Ferris right there in front of his dad. He got up and gave him 5. And a little bit overzealous there. A little bit of too handsy with the ball. That pressure's been doing great things for him, but too much contact there.
Actually, largest lead of the game, 54-50 for Tug Valley.
Yeah, they have been struggling from behind, and now's the time to hit their peak. You gotta think that they're going to be looking inside the Fox.
Yeah. There you see coming back the other way, Mascari. He's matched up Carson Newsom, one of the best defenders in the mountains. And I like the switch. They put Newsom on. And Johnson, with his chance at an old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play opportunity.
What a finish. He was getting physical. He was getting bumped all the way down. He stayed patient with it. Obviously, I think he was looking to start with to dump it over, but he finishes.
And that is going to be 4 fouls on May.
Wow, that's huge.
He's had such a big game tonight, big impact.
Absolutely, Bradley. He stepped up big for them. Very important.
As you're sitting here right now, guys looking, it's a 1-point ball game. 2 adjustments, I think, has really helped Tug here in the second half. Ferris with his chance at the Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play opportunity.
He's stepping up in the clutch moments. We saw him hit a corner 3 a moment ago. This time he's trying to get the old-fashioned 3.
Back to what I was saying there, the adjustments Rabbit has made in the second half, putting Newsom on Mascari, has really helped the Panthers slow down Mascari. And then Braxton Morgan, he whatever they've done has worked because he killed them in the first half, and he's really not been a factor here in the second half.
Yeah, great point. They've had their adjustments at halftime, and it's got them back into the lead in this game.
Yeah, nice.
Steal, gets it back on the
timeout. McBride, good timeout there to save the possession.
But you ought to love it. Both guys on the floor making things happen in a 3-point game, and you saw the mutual respect, them picking each other up there at the end.
I tell you what, if there's a better game in the state of West Virginia tonight, I'd sure like to see it.
I don't think we will.
Well, I can tell you right now, if anybody got an update on the Logan Buffalo game, let us know. But right now, what Tyler Hodge and Kurt Fletcher is arguing to the officials is he thinks they didn't have possession, so how'd they call the timeout?
It was very, very quick. I think he got there at the moment, but he called it so fast. Props to the coach there, because that was happening right in front of him. Instead of getting caught up in the moment, he did call the timeout. They saw fit to give it to him.
I believe it was the right call.
If he would have waited a second later, Ferris got his hands back on there. But you got to also remember, it takes a person a split second to blow the whistle from the time they see it. It's not going to be instantaneously.
Cross Taylor says he's a big Carson Newsom fan. Cross, he plays a lot like you did in high school, so I could see why. Jack and Bonnie Morgan says Tug's playing football. When you sit here and look at this ball game right here, it's been physical, but both teams, I think, have got their fair share of calls in this game.
It's been very, very, very physical on both sides of the ball. It's not just one-sided right now. That just goes with the nature of a big-time game, an important game, an intense game, and he's got to just fight for position on every single possession of the ball. Guys,
Logan lost to Buffalo.
Wow.
Yeah, tough start. Logan starts out 0-2 on the season. AC coming back out. Johnson, he'll hand it over to Mascari.
We talked earlier that the biggest thing is how the Warriors going to handle this pressure, and we've seen that's what's giving them trouble in the fourth quarter.
Great job. They get it over to Johnson. Johnson matched up with Newsom. Tug Valley sitting in that zone. Shot up, no good. Rash with the rebound. Rash kicks it up to Ferris. Braden Ferris on the take. And guys, right now, Braden Ferris is showing everybody why he is the top point guard in Southern West Virginia.
Yeah, he just keeps attacking the rim. He's not settling. They had numbers, and he just went to the front of the rim and got the call from the ref. As you can hear from behind us, the Warrior Nation does not agree with that call.
Well, you're sitting here 56-53. Ferris, chance to extend the lead. He gets that one to roll in. 4-point advantage on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard.
The guard play is going to be so important for the Warriors the rest of this game. They're trying their best to get it in to Fox, and they're fronting him, they're doubling him, so they're going to have some open shots. They're going to have to knock down some shots to win this game.
Strong rebound by Fox there. Here comes Wyoming East. Mascari getting up in a hurry there, kicks it to the wing. Johnson for three. He's off the mark. Weak side rebound by Morgan. Big rebound by Morgan.
Just talked about they're going to have open looks, and there's another miss they had from a wide open look.
Nice step through, and now you're going to have Davidson going to the line here, get a couple easy ones with the clock not running.
Nice play there. When you're down, you want to play like that. You want to get to the line, clock stops, get opportunity to cut into the lead.
Again, as we mentioned a while ago, Preston May with 4 fouls, guys. They said that was a gift. Clean block. Ferris is a baller. He is taking over the game, Ronnie Hunt says. And said, just shared this for our friends in Cabell County. We appreciate you, Greg Blackburn. Shot up and good.
2 big free throws there. Every trip to the line is going to be important.
Here comes Ferris. He's got Mascari on him. 2-point ball game. 3:43 to go. Newsom going back out. There's Ferris. He's going to turn the corner, gets downhill. And that's what Braden Ferris is so good at. When you think he's going to run the clock, that's right when he gets right by you and shoots the layup. Beautiful lay-in by Carson Newsom.
What a play by Newsom. Up and under, reverse layup. Gives him a 4-point lead, and he's fired up on defense.
And there's Johnson. Swings it over. Shot up. Buries it. Big 3-pointer from Mascari.
Mascari, they kept him quiet in the second half after that huge first half. Watch such a big shot. We talked about a few minutes ago. They're going to have shots to hit. They're going to have open shots. He does his part.
Carson Newsom now swing it over to Ferris. Foul's going to be called on Mascari.
Now, that one is a little bit touchy compared to how this game's being called. I really hope they don't start calling ticky-tack at the end of this game, because the entire game has been very physical for both teams.
Exactly. This game's felt like a heavyweight fight, and I want to see them keep fighting.
Exactly. You don't want them to cut. You don't want a quick stoppage.
Buddy Scott said he needs us in Capital for a couple games. We love coming up to Capital, Buddy. We've called quite a few games there. The big fan of Cookie and our friends up there. Nice job there. Crossover, kicks it out. Tug Valley burning some clock here.
Yeah, Warriors are going to have to press the issue on this. You saw Fox come all the way out, and he does so right now. So now that middle's wide open.
Yeah.
Fox does a good job to get back to the baseline.
Good trap. And right now, Wyoming East, Tug Valley in control here. Hands it over to Newsom. Newsom right back to Rash.
You see the coaching staff of Wyoming East, so imploring them to come up. This clock is just melting away on them right now.
Yeah, you got to push this offense back against that timeline. And Newsom goes in. They're going to call the foul on Fox, I think. That's his fourth.
They're calling that on Johnson. That's his fifth. Johnson. That's his fifth, Darryl.
Yeah, so, yeah, you're going to have Brock Johnson fouling out. Brady Johnson will come in, give him a break here.
We talked about the matchup when the game came on, basically a guard-heavy team versus size. Right now, the guards are proving more valuable because of how they're handling the ball and playing keep away from the Warriors.
There you go, Carson Newsom. He'll hand it over to Ferris. Ferris has Mascari on him. And they got the push-off. They said Braden Ferris extended the arm, but I don't know about that one.
That was a little close. We talked about we got some players on both sides, a little bit of action possible, but he gets the call on that one. It might be kind of evens itself out because we saw a ticky-tack one before, but that one was very, very iffy, but it goes the Warriors' way.
If I'm Wyoming East, I'm putting number 34 down on the block, and I'm throwing it to Connor Fox and letting Connor Fox get a good shot here. Here you go, come back the other way. They have Fox wide open. Fox with the tip in again. Big play by Connor Fox with another tip in.
Stays with it right there. Should have received the pass, but he makes up for it with the second effort.
Wyoming East leads 60-59. You got Chef Braden Ferris going to the rack. Strong take, and Ferris draws the foul.
We've seen it the whole fourth quarter. Braden Ferris is not settling for the outside jump shot. He kind of lulls you to sleep with that ball control and attacks at a moment's notice, and he's going back to the line.
Yeah.
And that's 4 on Fox, Darryl.
Yeah, he's like a storyteller. He'll sit there and he'll rock you to sleep, and then next thing you know, he's at the rim.
He's got to make his free throws. He's missed a couple the past couple. He's been 1 for 2. Yeah. Here's another example. That's the third one he's missing, a fourth. I'm sure that's in the back of his mind right now. And he's got to make these.
Every free throw is huge right now.
Adam Muncie says Carson Newsom has changed the game with his impact on both ends of the floor. Him or Ash Ferris are about to run through Class A. Said Ferris has been getting away with that. Said time for Fox to slam one, Jack Morgan says. Guys, as you're sitting here real quick, want to remind everybody we want to thank Kermit Western Auto, as well as 304 Motorsports Park. Guys, couldn't do it without the Kirk family. They have been proud supporters of all Mingo County athletes. Hit them up at 304 Motorsports Park this spring. Guys, Mingo County Family Wellness Center, Global Art Ministries, Faded Barbershop, Quality Metal Roofing, White Eye Care, Smell My Tarts, Southside Mall, Jim Mar Services, Southside Buildings and Carports, Man Cave, She Shed, Utility Building. They've got you covered, Dwayne. Right now, they got 3 locations for your convenience: Belfry, Chapmanville, and Louisa.
No matter where you're at, you can go check out quality buildings. And we appreciate every single one of our sponsors. When we ask you to share, not only do we want to get more eyes on this, but more importantly, for those sponsors who enable us to bring this to you, that gets more eyes on them as well.
1,000%. So, guys, we're tied up 60-all, and this is exactly what we waited for, guys. The snow postponed this game for about 4 days. Everybody was ready for this last Friday night. Well, it was delayed, and Wednesday night, these boys has not let you down. These boys went out and left it all on the floor.
I would say everybody would agree that it's definitely been worth the wait.
Yes, it has. There's Davidson, gets it up to Fox. They'll swing it to the corner. Let's see what they do here. Mascari, and he took a hard bump.
Mascari just doing exactly what Ferris is doing. He's driving. He's not settling. We've seen them double-team him, try to trap him, and that time he saw an opening. He got towards the bucket and draws the foul.
Them two guards have been mirror images of themselves tonight. Both of them doing pretty much the same thing. Neither team has an answer for either one of them.
No, and they're matched up on each other most of the time, so it's been a joy to watch.
Big miss there.
Big miss. Like you said, Bradley, every single free throw is going to be important. And the pressure, being on the road, he's down here in front of the Naugatuck Nightmares. It's a tough atmosphere to make him.
Sinks that one. It's Wyoming East with a 1-point game. Ferris slows it up. He's guarded by Mascari. Ferris turns. Swings it out. And you got May with the basketball. He's got Connor Fox backing up on his heels.
Nice defense by Fox.
That right there, that was a tough take. I'm not taking the ball out of the chef's hands if I'm Tug Valley. I'm giving it to Braden Ferris, telling him to go get me one.
Yeah, it's tough to go one-on-one right at Fox.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not a tree you want to climb. As the old adage says, you're barking up the wrong tree when you go at Connor Fox.
Barking up a very large tree.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure Ashley Dalton's coon dogs can tree a tree that big.
No, that's a redwood.
And you see some talking amongst the Panthers. They got to keep their composure. They're talking amongst themselves about that last possession. You want to see them keep their composure these last 30 seconds.
Oh, he misses it. The door's open, guys.
They've missed 2 out of their last 3, which is very big right now, obviously.
Both teams, this crowd getting to Wyoming East here. Davidson, second one up and good. You know, guys, right here, I'm spreading the floor, letting Braden Ferris have whatever he wants here.
Yeah, he's had his way attacking the basketball. You see a high screen now.
I'll swing it. Back around. Nice job. Carson Newsom kicks it up. Off the glass. Preston May hangs in the air and gets the bucket. We're tied up 62-all here on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. Get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you. And we're back here in Naugatuck, tied up 62-all on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. Dwayne Williams, Darryl McCoy, Bradley Dameron on the call. Here we go, Wyoming East with the basketball. Mascari walks it up, guarded by Newsom. And Mascari got bailed out with the foul there. That's his 5th.
Mascari pushing the issue there. He comes up hobbling a little bit, took a hard hit when he hit his hip there on the end. He pressed the issue, he put the onus on the refs and got the call. And as you can tell from the sound, the crowd isn't too happy.
And this crowd is not happy with that call, guys.
If I was the Warriors, I'd think about taking timeout, letting Mascari recuperate a bit here.
Yeah, he's looking a little shaky right now.
Yeah, he's cramped up.
And he's telling the coach, I need a timeout. He said, I can't shoot him. He's going to go up, try to shoot him here.
But the coach says,
actually, I'm not calling a timeout. I want him at the line right there hobbling. Oh, Rabbit Thompson's going to call a timeout. You know, I don't know. Listen, he can barely stand up. I think I want him at the line right now.
Yeah, but they call timeout. He recuperates. He can go back out and shoot. If they take a timeout, they don't have to take him out. But Tug Valley takes it for him. So
Yeah,
it
that's
looks
what
like
I'm
he
saying.
might be cramping up. So
Yeah, I don't know. I would have took that timeout, but listen,
yeah.
I'm not second-guessing Rabbit Thompson. This man's forgot more basketball than either three of us knows.
Yeah, I guarantee that. And he's probably wanting to make sure he wants to get his guys ready for what happens at the end of these free throws. But what huge free throws at the early part of the season from Mascari. He's been fantastic the first half especially. He's turned on late here and pressed the issue, and he got the angle. A lot of people didn't agree with that call, but something had to be called on that. And sometimes when you push the issue and put that on the refs, you get the benefit of the doubt, Bradley.
Exactly. And I mean, Mascari has been living, driving to the basket today and all that. And, that's just one of those plays you make the official make a call.
Absolutely.
Carson May says it's been a great game for it to end on free throws. He said shouldn't have happened. And Timmy Hatcher says number 3 is killing me with the limp. Lanny Mitchell says he don't agree with the call. Here we go. Mascari stepping up to the line. Big free throws. Shot up and good.
Wow. You talk about clutch. If you just look over into the corner of where he's shooting these, the Naugatuck Nightmares are making it a tough, and he just calmly knocked that one down.
Second one up. It's off. Here comes Braden Ferris. Ferris throws it up. Off the mark. Wyoming East will get the dub here in Naugatuck.
What a game.
Very tough ball game. Two great ball teams, and we'll talk about it when we come back in just a second, guys, here on the Tug Valley Wellness Clinic postgame.
Stop by Treasures Unlimited, located in the old Highland Myers building in Kermit, West Virginia. They have a little bit of everything: tents, TVs, furniture, bikes, bins. Whatever you need, they have you at Treasures Unlimited. They also want to say, go Panthers.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
And we are here on the 304 Motorsports Park post-game show, and you just got to see one heck of a ball game. Wyoming East will squeak it out at the end thanks to a Talon Mascari free throw, 63-62. What a ball game.
Yeah, where do we go from here? We open the season here in Naugatuck with a game like this, an instant classic. And like you said, Mascari stepped up big in the first half, and then the game-winning free throw to seal it for the Warriors.
And Bradley, real quick, you want to give us a rundown? Our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game goes to who, Bradley?
It's Talon Mascari with 23 points unofficially. Also for Wyoming East, Keegan Davidson had 13. Connor Fox had 10 all in the second half. Yep. Then Brock Johnson had 9. And then Braxton Morgan had 8 all in the first half. For Tug Valley, Braden Ferris led the team with 18 points. Carson Newsom followed with 17. Zaid Rash fired in 14 points. Preston May had 10 points, and then Cameron Sloan had 2.
What a performance in a losing effort, but Braden Ferris just took over at points in late in this game, attacking the rim. So, he and Muscari was going at it the entire game. So you do get the feel for these Tug Valley Panthers, but they just performed a magnificent game right here for all of us to watch.
Yeah, we're going to take Bradley. We'll probably have post-game interviews with Talon Muscari and maybe Connor Fox or one of the Wyoming East players after the game. But this here from start to finish was just a great ball game. It lived up to the hype. Tug Valley went down double digits at one time, but they fought back there in that third quarter. Fourth quarter, it was like two heavyweight boxers exchanging haymakers back and forth, and it just happened. Wyoming East had the basketball last.
Yeah, and it just shows you the beauty of sports. You come in thinking that you're going to see the Warriors take advantage inside. Fox is out the whole entire first half, but their guards step up. We didn't expect that. We talked about the guards of the Panthers coming out from the second half. They made the appropriate adjustments. Ferris took over a bit, but a lot of things we didn't talk about Connor Fox enough. I don't think the changes he affects that doesn't show up in a stat sheet. There's so many shots that he changes. There's so many effects on the defense that he has. He just opens it up for everybody else, and it doesn't always show on the stat sheet.
And also there's a mental effect with him in there, too.
Absolutely.
When you're driving down there and the big redwood standing underneath.
Listen, whether he was getting hands on it or not, he was impacting shots just being under there. And, he really, ignited this team with a couple of his dunks there. Them 10 points, he had 10 points, but they was 10 big ones.
Exactly. All points aren't created equal sometimes, Darryl.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that shows you the timing of the game, the impact, the intensity. He didn't back down. This is a very intense atmosphere. The Tug Valley Panthers, led by Ferris and his intensity, they all follow suit. He didn't back down. Muscari didn't back down. And all the players from the Warriors stepped up when they needed to. We said the guards would have to make a few plays. They did.
Yeah. Coach McBride, listen, either way, I would bet every dime I own that Rabbit Thompson and Coach McBride will be coaching in Charleston come March. These two very good teams, and you could definitely see them making a run at their respective classes. But, tonight, again, great adjustments by Rabbit Thompson to keep his team in it there in the second half. And after giving up a huge size advantage, but Tug Valley, credit these boys, man. They're undersized, but inches don't measure their heart.
That's exactly right, and that was proof. You saw the proof tonight. I'm sure you're going to have some people going back and watching this game, watching certain parts of it. It's one of those games that it's needed for repeat viewing just to see how tough both of these teams are. And Tug Valley didn't back down.
Hey, you're good. Yeah, you're good. As we're sitting here, Dwain, again, big time season opener here for Tug Valley. Bend that mic. The big time season opener here for Tug Valley, as they're able to escape here. Wyoming East escapes out of here. Tug Valley don't lose many games at home, and it takes a heck of a team to beat them, and they went up against one tonight. This is a very good Wyoming East squad.
Absolutely. It's not like they come in and didn't play well and got beat by an unsuspecting team. This team's very, very tough. Fox gets the headlines, but we saw their guard play. We saw the great coaching, great intensity. They had to battle some adversity. Tug Valley made that run in the second half, got the lead, and seemingly had control. In a very hostile environment, they stepped up. So definitely, Tug Valley has nothing to hang their hat. This type of loss, it's hard to find, it sounds cliche, you got to find a bright spot in a loss, but you can build from a loss in this situation. You're going to be battle-tested, and their end game, being back-to-back state champions, their goal is to be a three-peat.
Yep. Dwain, in the Jim Mar Service comment section, Skipper Ferris says it was a good game. Could have went the other way easily. Clayton Morgan says first and ninth, come on down to Capitol. Said Larry Eli says Tug Valley is missing 0 on the floor, referring to Bryson Eli. Yep. They're absolutely missing him. He's a kid that's athletic enough. Even though you don't have size, he's still definitely the best undersized shot blocker I've ever seen, maybe ever covered in a decade of covering sports here in the mountains. But, I will say, although they're missing Bryson Eli, They do have a kid coming, Aiden Copeland, just transferred from Martin County. Huge pickup for Tug Valley. He's not Bryson Eli, but he will help fill that void, believe me. He's a kid that gets after it, tenacious defender, and a really good ball handler. Him and Bryson Eli's a lot alike. He's not the athlete Eli is, but he will definitely help Tug Valley. So, this Tug Valley team, fans, listen, don't get upset over this one. This one here, this Tug Valley team's a really good ball team. They just run up against the better one tonight.
And like you said, they will end up in Charleston. And like you said, this is not even their finished product. They played a fantastic game. Their brand of basketball, the intensity, the clutch shooting, the defense, but they're not a finished product. Like you pointed out, that's a great positive note for these Tug Valley fans to think about. Absolutely.
Dwain, again, update, Logan drops it, won the Buffalo 66-60 tonight. The tough loss for Hatcher's crew. They are now 0-2 on the season, and it don't get any easier. They got the number one kid in the junior class in Kentucky coming in on Friday night, and you'll have that game as D&D Sports Network will be at the Bob Runyon's Classic as you got Logan versus Martin County.
Yeah, that's a very tough start for Mark Hatcher and the Wildcats. Nobody expected them to start off 0-2, but you can guarantee that they're going to move on. Keep looking forward to another tough matchup coming in this weekend, and they're hoping to get in the win column.
And I'm excited to see the Chapmanville Tigers as well. Bob Runyon Classic. You don't want to miss it. D&D Sports Network will be there all game long. Tomorrow, on the short notice, Mingo Central takes on West Logan here on the D&D Sports Network. That'll be on D&D Sports Plus. And we also got on D&D Sports Network's main page a huge game over in the 14th region, Hazard versus Perry Central, one of the biggest rivals in the mountains. So you guys want to stay tuned into that. Dwain, real quick, we want to thank the people that helped make this broadcast happen. 304 Motorsports Park. I want to thank Matt and our friends at Kermit Western Auto. Mingo County Family Wellness Center, Amy Cogrove and her friends there. Global Art Ministries. Come get on the boat, Dwain. Faded Barbershop. Cheech's Pizza, number one cheese sticks in West Virginia, 4 years running. I also want to thank Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, proud supporter of all Mingo County athletics. They're a proud partner of the D&D Sports Network. Work hand in hand with us to make sure these kids get opportunity. I want to thank Tanya and her friends. Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game, Talon Mascari, by the way. Also want to thank Ultimate Pawn at Kermit, Treasures Unlimited. Get new items at discounted prices.
Perfect for Christmas time.
Yeah,
perfect for Christmas time.
Yeah, located in the old Highland Myers building. Listen, if you're traveling home, good chance you'll be going right by there. So, make sure you stop in, see our friends, and, save some money during the holiday season. I want to thank T&D Quick Stop. Prayers going out to the Blake family. Just lost their husband. Guys, please make sure you keep them in your prayers, and more than ever, make sure you visit their businesses. T&D Quick Stop, T&D Hardware in Warfield. I also want to thank Warfield Market, Logan Bank and Trust, Diamond Flagging Company. I want to thank Smokey and our friends at United Motorsports, Chiefs Roadhouse, Logan Regional Medical Center, Markham Remora and Associates, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Williamson Pharmacy, Smell My Tarts, Southside Mall, Jim Mars Services, White Eye Care, and Quality Metal Roofing, now selling carports and metal buildings.
It's amazing, Darryl, we get all these sponsors to help us bring this to all of our viewers and ultimately supports these kids to get exposure. So we want to make sure that we and our viewers go out and support these people who support the programs. Yeah, I want to thank Angie Cross and Cougar and our friends at Southside Buildings and Carports, big-time supporter of the Tug Valley Panthers and all mountain athletes. Visit them 3 locations for your convenience, Chapmanville, Louisa, and Belfry. So, guys, Dwayne Williams, Darryl McCoy, Bradley Dameron, and Jaxon Estridge here on the call here in Naugatuck. Great ball game. And, Dwayne, we'll see you on Friday